Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. Today, we're going to be tackling instant knockout.
Okay.
You know, that fat burner that's kind of everywhere these days?
Yeah, it's everywhere you look.
And we want to know, you're aiming for some serious fitness goals maybe. Is this supplement, is it legit, or is it hype?
Yeah, that's a smart question to be asking. The supplement world can feel a little bit like a maze sometimes.
Totally.
We're here to shine a light on the path a little bit, right? Break down, what's the science behind instant knockout? What are they claiming it does? What should you actually watch out for?
Okay, I love that. Knowledge is power, as they say. So let's get this party started. What is instant knockout?
So instant knockout, they market themselves as a hardcore supplement.
Okay.
And they seem to be going for this fighter vibe, like targeting people who are training super intensely, right? So think like boxers, MMA fighters, people really pushing their physical limits who need sustained energy while they're cutting weight.
Okay, so not your average walk in the park kind of workout. This is like you're sprinting up a mountain.
Right.
You need that extra
They got it.
intensity.
But while the marketing might scream elite athlete, I think anyone who's super active or looking for that extra push during weight loss, they might be drawn to instant knockout too.
Interesting. Okay, so how does it actually claim to work? I know we've got these terms like thermogenesis and appetite suppression, and they're thrown around a lot. What do those even mean?
Yeah, so picture your body as like a furnace,
Okay.
constantly burning calories to generate heat, right? That's thermogenesis in action. Instant knockout is claiming to basically crank up that furnace, boosting your metabolism so you're burning more calories, even when you're just chilling on the couch.
So it's like having a personal calorie incinerator running 24/7.
That's the idea, right?
Sign me up.
But let's, temper the excitement a little bit with a dose of reality, right?
Okay.
It's not a magic pill. It aims to enhance a process your body already does.
Right, you got to put in the work too.
Exactly.
Okay, so what about appetite suppression? Is that where instant knockout goes from helpful buddy to drill sergeant on my diet?
It's more like a gentle nudge in the right direction.
Okay.
So instant knockout contains glucomannan, which is a type of fiber that absorbs water and expands in your stomach.
Ah, fiber.
Yeah.
Makes you full.
It's think of it like that feeling of fullness you get after a big salad.
Yeah.
But in supplement form. So it's aiming to help you feel satisfied, reduce overall calorie intake.
Clever trick. Okay, let's get to the ingredients because this is where it gets kind of juicy. We've got caffeine, green tea extract, cayenne pepper. This sounds intense.
It's a powerful mix,
Yeah.
right? Let's start with caffeine. Caffeine is like the double-edged sword of the energy world.
Okay.
So it's a stimulant and a thermogenic agent, meaning it can provide that energy boost, can maybe improve your focus, and even temporarily increase your metabolism.
Okay, but we all know there's a but coming with the caffeine, right?
Precisely.
What's the downside?
Too much caffeine
Yeah.
really backfire, leading to those dreaded energy crashes, the jitters, even trouble sleeping. And remember, this is just one source of caffeine.
That's true.
You've got to factor in your coffee, your tea, everything else.
Keep tabs on that total intake. Okay, so we've got the caffeine boost. What about the green tea extract, cayenne pepper? What are they doing?
So green tea extract, especially the catechins it contains, those are powerful antioxidants known for their thermogenic effects as well. It's like a gentler energy lift compared to that caffeine jolt.
So it's like the green tea extract is the smooth ride up the energy hill, and the caffeine is like, woo, we're on a roller coaster.
That's a great way to put it.
Okay.
And then cayenne pepper, bringing the heat, literally, right? Capsaicin in cayenne pepper gives it that spiciness, and that's also linked to increased thermogenesis.
Oh, so it's like tricking your body into thinking it's hotter than it is, so it burns more calories.
Exactly.
Sneaky. Okay, so we've got caffeine, green tea, cayenne pepper, all potentially cranking up that metabolic furnace. Anything else in there we should know about?
Yeah, so it also includes B vitamins, zinc, chromium, all essential for energy metabolism and overall health.
Okay, so there's a whole nutritional support system. It's not all about the stimulants.
That's right. It's like a multi-pronged approach, right?
Yeah.
Boost your body's natural fat-burning potential. But it's important to address some real concerns here as well.
You're right. We can't just get caught up in all this, metabolism without thinking about, the other side of the coin. What are the potential downsides, things people should be a little cautious about?
Yeah. So I think the biggest thing to remember, and this is true of really any supplement, It's not a magic pill,
Oh, okay.
right? It's not going to just like melt away the fat on its own.
So this isn't like a free pass to skip the gym and eat all the pizza I want.
Probably not, no.
Hard.
For optimal results, this needs to be combined with a healthy diet, regular exercise. It's about working smarter, not necessarily harder, right?
That makes sense. So it should enhance a healthy lifestyle, not replace it.
Exactly. And I think another really crucial point here is stimulant sensitivity.
Okay.
If you are someone who's easily affected by caffeine, you want to approach instant knockout with a little bit of caution. Because that higher caffeine content, it could leave you feeling jittery, maybe have some trouble sleeping.
It's like that feeling when you've had just one too many cups of coffee. You're like, oh, this is not good for productivity, and I'm definitely not sleeping tonight.
Exactly. And it's not just about how you feel either, right?
Okay.
It's also about potential interactions with any medications you might be taking, underlying health conditions.
That's where talking to your doctor before you start any new supplement is so important.
Absolutely. 100%. They can provide advice that's personalized to your own situation.
Right, because everybody's different. Okay, so we've covered, what instant knockout is, how it works, potential benefits, cautions. But what about people's actual experiences? Like, are people actually feeling a difference when they take instant knockout?
Yeah, that's a great question. We actually have a source here detailing one person's experience with instant knockout.
Yeah.
They used it for about a month and shared some interesting observations.
I love hearing about real-life experiences. What were some of the things they noticed?
Well, they reported a noticeable energy boost, which isn't super surprising given the caffeine content, right?
Right.
But they specifically mentioned feeling more energized during their workouts, particularly those tough cardio sessions.
So it's like having that little extra push to get through that workout.
Yeah, that seems to be the consensus.
Okay.
They also experienced appetite suppression. They credited the glucomannan with helping them feel fuller for longer and really stick to their calorie goal.
That's a huge win because, let's be honest, cravings are a real struggle when you're trying to, rein it in.
Absolutely, yeah.
Eat a little healthier.
Totally. And then finally, they also mentioned feeling more focused, alert throughout the day, which they felt helped with both their workouts and their productivity at work.
So it's not just the physical benefits, it's like the mental clarity and focus too.
Right.
Which I can see how that would be really helpful for people.
Yeah, totally. However, and this is a very important, however, we always have to approach these personal experiences with a little grain of salt.
Right, because it worked for one person doesn't mean it's going to work for everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah. Got to balance those personal stories with the research and, like you said, a chat with your doctor.
Exactly. Making those informed choices, right?
Yeah.
What makes sense for your goals?
Totally. Okay, so we've covered, really, like the whole shebang on instant knockout. What it is, how it's supposed to work, what could go right, what could go wrong. What's the big takeaway for our listeners tuning in today?
I think the key takeaway here really is just the power of knowledge. Right? Like by digging deeper, understanding the science behind these supplements, what are the ingredients, what are the potential benefits, the risks, we empower ourselves to make, smarter choices for our bodies.
It's like we become like detectives for our own health.
Yes.
We're not just like blindly following whatever is, the hot new trend, but we're really trying to understand the why behind the what.
I love that. And remember, when it comes to, weight loss, fitness, any of this stuff, there's no magic bullet, right? It's a journey. We're all different.
Totally. What works for one person might not work for another at all.
Yep. That's right. It's so individual. So as we wrap up this deep dive, I think my advice, if you're thinking about adding this or any other supplement to your routine, stay curious, do the research, talk to your doctor, and most importantly, listen to your own body.
Yes. Find what works for you, not just what, some ad or some influencer tells you should be doing.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Awesome. Well, that about wraps up our deep dive on instant knockout. Hopefully you're walking away feeling a little bit smarter, a little bit more empowered to make the best choices for your health and fitness goals.
And remember, the learning, it never stops. Keep those curious minds engaged. We'll catch you on the next deep dive.
Until next time, stay curious, friends.